I don't know why it comes up as an option to record to, but anyways, not. I can spell graph equations of lines. I just don't know who would want to record to ChatGPT.
No clue.
The reason I have it is because we had this like thing that at the farm, this weed that we didn't know what it was, so I like took a picture of it and was like, "Tell me what this is."
That's smart.
Because it like I had an allergic reaction to it, so I needed to know what it was. Anyways, okay. Graph the equation. They also say to compare the graph with the graph of y equals x. We aren't doing that. I mean, it should be pretty obvious what's happening, but we're not doing that. So, for y equals negative x, as long as on your graph you are counting by ones, you don't need to put labels on there for what things are. If you're counting by anything other than ones, you do need to label it. All right, so this has a y-intercept of 0 because there's no like plus or minus value. So we put that there. What is my slope of this?
-1.
So what does that tell me to do when I'm graphing?
Go the other way.
Yep, go down.
Falling.
So down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, or I can go up 1, back 1, however you want to do it. You need to always have 3 points on your graph for it to be a complete graph. Unless we're graphing in standard form, then you can just have 2 because it would be your intercepts then. But and just get as close to a straight line as you can. Don't be like, whatever. But if it's a little off, it's okay. 8. Y equals negative 3x plus 2. All right, so what's my intercept? 2, so that means on the y-axis I have a point at 2. What does my slope tell me to do?
Down 3 times. Yeah.
Down 3, right 1. Or I can go up 3 and back 1. See if I can find one with a positive slope. 14. Y equals 2/3 x minus 2. All right, so intercept is what?
-2.
-2. And what does this slope tell me to do? Yep, up 2, right 3. Or I can go down 2, back 3. And obviously I can keep going up and over if I want to, but I like to show both ways because sometimes people get confused about the ones that are like going backwards. We okay on graphing? Okay. We're going to move on past that then. Find the x and y intercepts of the line with a given equation. We're not graphing these. We're just finding the intercepts. So I like the cover-up method to do these because it makes it easier. X minus y equals 4. So when I do this, I cover up y. So when y is 0, x is 4. So x equals 4. Or that's my x-intercept. And then if I cover up x, I have negative y equals 4. So that means y equals -4. Now, these would be equations of lines, so I need to make sure that I write x-intercept is 4 and y-intercept is -4 so that it's not confusing. Don't write them as a coordinate or not a coordinate. Make sure you write them individually. And if you want to go straight to here, like with your using the cover-up method, like obviously that's fine. The only reason I usually end up writing this stuff out is if it's like I'm having to like actually solve an equation out. 28. 4x minus 5y equals 20. What? No, I don't. You just. Oh, I was like, why did it say 28.4? And then I realized because question 28, they're trying to. All right, so if I cover up y, I have 4x equals 20. So what is that? So x is equal to 5. So my x-intercept is 5. Y-intercept, cover up x.
-4.
-4.
Hey, I got the number. I forgot to add sign. Well, I knew I was. She's just on the way. Yeah. Leave me alone. That was mine.
All right, so obviously we did graphing in slope-intercept form. Now there's a few in standard form. So if I have something like 32 where it's 2x minus 6y equals -12, and I'm going to graph this. Well, I don't know how many things I need yet, so I don't know. I'm just going to put like 6 on here. Well, those were not good. Hold on. Keep doing that. Okay. So what I would do is find the intercepts first. So my x-intercept is at what?
-6.
-6. My y-intercept is at
2.
So then I would just plot those 2 points on here. So -6 on the x, +2 on the y. This is the exception to needing 3 points. We can do it that way. Now, if you forget this method or you're like, I don't like this method, even though it's significantly easier, then you can always solve the equation for y and get it in slope-intercept form and graph it the normal way that you're used to graphing. But most people prefer this method of graphing when they're doing it overall, I feel like. So anyways, just so that you're aware of that, but that's what that would look like. 34. Still graphing. Y equals -2. What does this graph look like?
It's a horizontal line.
Yeah.
Where?
At -2.
Yep. I don't know why I'm putting so many lines on this graph like it matters. So a horizontal line at -2.
I miss my mac and cheese.
My mac and cheese was so good last night.
You say mac and cheese.
I know.
Should have got leftovers for lunch
It was
today.
so like cheesy and delicious.
It's
It was so
mac and
cheesy
cheese,
and macky.
of course.
It was so good.
It was.
But like it wasn't when you like put it in the oven it gets like nice cheesy, you know?
Any food reheated isn't as good.
No, but some people put mac
Yeah.
and cheese in
Oh,
like
no,
in the oven and like they crisp it.
I don't
like,
either.
that's not I don't like that kind of mac and cheese.
I'll
I
have a
want it
bite.
to be like creamy.
I'll have a bite after I warm it up in the microwave. I don't do it. It's disgusting.
That's when you put milk in it.
Especially if it's chicken.
Yes,
Mom,
it's
I'm not
so
doing that.
gross.
She goes,
These ones say to graph using any method. So 44, -3 plus x equals 0.
hold on.
What do you think I might need to do before I can graph this?
Add the 3 to the other side, then x equals 3, and then it's a vertical line.
You're
Yep.
so smart.
And it's undefined, right?
Yes.
Good job.
I was thinking your horizontal C's.
And for undefined, your U starts going down, so that's, I remember that one. That's what my teacher taught me, and that's the only reason I ever remember what they are. I'm convinced if she hadn't taught me that, I would never remember, because the amount of times in my head I'm like, horizontal has a 0 slope, so that means it's equal to 0. Like, the amount of times that goes through my head still to this day is crazy.
It's okay.
Sometimes, this will be our last one, we have something that is a little bit more,
I may have some.
unorthodox. I don't know if that's the right word, but we're just going to pretend that it is.
That was a type of juice.
Oh, yeah, he said
Unorthodox Jew.
Addie, that's called orthodox, not unorthodox.
You can see anywhere.
Oh, well.
Take me here, I don't care.
Maybe they're both.
14 minus 3x equals 7y. Stop trying to solve this equation.
You're gonna solve it.
Drives me crazy. All right, so we have a couple different ways that you can do this. We can get y by itself and solve it in graph it in slope intercept form. We can move the 3x over and get it in standard form, and then we can find our intercepts and do it that way. But the numbers, well, hopefully it's kind of obvious that they aren't going to be pretty numbers. No, those are pretty much your only two options. So, which way do y'all want to do it? Standard form or slope intercept
Slope
form?
intercept.
Okay. All right, so slope intercept form, I need to divide everything by 7. I'm going to rewrite it with my y on the left side because I just want it that way. Is negative 3 over 7 x plus 14 divided by 7 is 2. Going to need a large graph now. So I'll tell you, your graph's going to have to be bigger now because you chose to do slope intercept than if you had done
It's okay.
The other
It just
option.
makes more sense in my head. This is what your mom taught us.
No, that's fine.
Oh, no, negative.
All right, so my intercept is at 2. What does that slope tell me to do?
Down 3, right 7.
Down 3, right 7.
Okay.
No way.
Or you can go up 3 and back 7.
That's not that bad.
So if it says graph using any method,
It's not
you
that
can
bad.
either do slope intercept or standard. It doesn't matter. And ultimately, on a test or a quiz, I'm just going to tell you to graph. Okay, it's just going to say graph the equation. You can choose which method you want to use. I mean, I would say 9 times out of 10, I'm going to let you choose your method. So, all right. Any questions? Good.
No.
All right.
Homework.
Some problems then are
Yeah, I love paper.
3,
Paper.
9,
I had to turn around and just look in the lockers. I was like,
13,
Oh, homework.
Why are you wearing lemon?
17,
He's wearing lemon.
25, 29, 37,
I mean, she said that too, but.
That's why I said that. That's why I said it.
43, and 47. Oh, one other thing that I remember, sometimes on the quiz or the test, what I might tell you to do is I might combine the questions like 24 through 29 with the graph of 31 through 42, where I tell you state the intercepts and then graph the equation. So just be aware. So it like shortens up the like quantity of problems that you have, so it's not like so repetitive. So just like so you're aware. Normally my instructions come straight out of the book, but sometimes I combine 2 instructions just to make it easier to deal with.